What is going on, guys? Mills here, bringing you some fire content on the Firedad 18 channel. And today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about some postseason rewards for MLB The Show 18. So yeah, guys, it is that time of year when the postseason hits in MLB The Show in October. People are going to be, well, the teams in the playoffs are going to be working hard to get that World Series crown. People are going to be trying, people are going to be training, people are trying to learn. So for us MLB The Show players, we're trying to figure out who these postseason players are, if they're any good. And, well, they're probably going to be from this year's postseason. But if they ever do start doing flashback postseason cards, I do have a few ideas for what they possibly, and probably even if they do, definitely will do for MLB The Show 18. So not to hold you up, here's my list of postseason rewards for MLB The Show 18 this year. So, guys, MLB The Show, the first idea actually came up in my mind, like for MLB The Show 18 postseason cards. None other than Madison Bumgarner, guys. So, in my opinion, this guy is probably one of the best pitchers in the MLB when healthy and actually in the postseason, because I wouldn't say he's exactly a regular season type dude unlike Kershaw, but anyways, he is amazing in the postseason, guys. If you have looked back into his years in 2010, 12, and 14, those years when he was on the Giants, he crushed it, man. He pitched like a stud. He got a lot of Ks. Not only was he got a lot of Ks, he was clutch. He didn't give up that many runs against our teams. He was the reason why he was one of the big keystones into getting the Giants 3 World Series rings in the past decade. Okay, so I feel like because of this, Bumgarner's most likely going to get a postseason card. I wouldn't exactly say like the exact overall. I'm going to have to go with probably like 95 though, or 94. Maybe even a 96 hopefully, I don't know. But I do think he deserves a postseason card, just because of how good and consistent he's been throughout the postseason. So yeah, guys, that is my first card. Let me show you the second card I think that deserves a postseason card. Okay, guys, so we got our second postseason card here. This one's actually a hitter. He's not really as like well known, or like you don't really see him as like a great hitter anymore, at least in terms of like in MLB like news, but none other than David Freese. So I think this was kind of a name you were expecting on my list, since as you guys know, he was on the Cardinals back in like 2011. And he was actually a big reason why they won like that World Series. Like he hit like a bomb in one of the games to tie it and a bomb to win it. But that's not all they did that year in the postseason, man. That guy hit pretty well. He also wasn't a bad fielder, man. He definitely wasn't a bad fielder at third base for the Cardinals. Like he kept hitting bombs. He helped them beat the Rangers in the CS, or I think that was actually the World Series that year. I'm not quite sure. Oh no, it was the World Series, never mind. I forgot the Rangers were an AL team. But anyways, continuing on with my point about Freese, I just think that guy is just an absolute great card that I think would be great in the game. I would say he wouldn't be a high overall though for a postseason. I'd go with probably like an 89 or like a 90. And I would just be generous giving him a 90, mostly because like, I mean, just Freese was really clutch in the World Series, right? Like he was a clutch player in the World Series. He was just so good, so clutch, very great hitter. I don't know if he was exactly excellent fielder, but he was definitely good enough for the Cardinals, and probably a big reason why they won that World Series in 2011, guys. Alright, guys, so my third World Series pick, I think, here for probably postseason cards is Daniel Murphy, guys. So it doesn't have to be all about the World Series, I think, if you are going to be getting postseason cards in this game. But I just feel like Daniel Murphy, back when he was on the Mets in 2015, definitely was an absolute beast in the playoffs. As you guys know, he hit 6 consecutive home runs for the Mets in postseason games, man. He was just so good that year, like in the postseason. Like, he couldn't do that in the regular season. Like, yeah, he hit 14 bombs, 80 RBIs with a respectable / really good almost 290 batting average. But in the postseason, he was something like unreal, man. I think he also displayed that talent on the Nationals. But anyways, in the 2015 playoffs, the guy hit home runs against Kershaw. He hit bombs against Arrieta. He crushed almost any postseason pitcher that came up, except for all the Royals guys. Yeah, guys, in the World Series, he wasn't that good. But if I'm talking about the Division Series and the Championship Series here, Daniel Murphy proved more than enough that he deserves a postseason card. Not only that, but he also proved that he's one of the better hitters in our league for sure. In the MLB, I mean, not our league. I don't own the MLB, guys. I'm no Rob Manfred, but I'll probably be better than him. But anyways, I do think Murphy deserves his card, mostly because I've seen him play. I think he's generally a really great hitter, to be honest. He just always crushes the ball. Even against lefty-lefty, he's also pretty good. His downside, though, is probably his fielding, which is probably why I'm going to be putting him at an 87 to Probably at like actually maybe a little bit higher than Freeze, but not exactly like stellar, mostly because like of his fielding. Of course, his fielding is really bad. He's not even close to the best fielder, but he's proven he can be fine, but like he's just not one of the better defensive second basemen in the league. Either way, I'd still put him at a solid 80, 88 or something around that area. Probably a little higher than Freeze though, but where I put it is 89. But yeah, that's just my opinion on Freeze. I mean, not on Freeze. Why am I mixing up postseason names today? Murphy, because like, as you guys know, just look back at the clips of Murphy in the playoffs, man, that year. Just an absolute beast. Okay, guys, so the fourth card I want on my list is Reggie Jackson, guys. We're going to go way back now to like maybe the 80s, I think, or 70s. I'm not quite sure, but like, we're going pretty back on this one because I knew Reggie Jackson. Like, I actually looked at all the highlights in the past for postseason before watching this vid, and I knew or saw that Reggie Jackson was just a stud. The guy could hit bombs. He hit like 3 home runs in one World Series game, heck. He's also considered one of the best hitters probably to ever play the baseball game. And not only that, but he was just so good in the postseason, man. He kept crushing it for the Yankees. He kept hitting a lot of bombs. That was really the good thing about him. He was just probably one of their best power hitters back in the time. Like, I don't really know what else to say about him. All I know is that when he was in the World Series, he was clutch for the Yankees. He was their offensive surge for them. He was the reason why they won many of those games. And just overall, like, a key factor into their World Series run that year, man. Out of 27, he was one of those big factors for, like, at least one of those World Series. And yeah, guys, that's going to be it for the vid. Hope you all enjoyed. If you haven't yet, make sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you're new to this channel. If you want more content like this or more predictions, or even like just stuff about MLB The Show 18 that's not gameplay, please comment about it, and I'll definitely make more vids about it, man. Sorry that was a little bit stumbly today. I actually kind of improvised all this dialogue. I was kidding about researching MLB postseason highlights. This was all improvised right on the spot. I actually didn't have any clue for what I wanted for postseason cards other than good old Madison Bumgarner. But that just proves to show that I should probably plan much better before a vid. Anyways, enough with the talk. I'm going to close this vid. I'll see you on the next video stream, guys. Hope everyone has a great day. Peace.